Hello there, this is Cheryl Lentz, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, doing my follow-up Friday. Hi everybody. If you're there, let me know that you're here, so I'm not paranoid sitting here alone talking to you. So I'm going to have a quick day today, follow-up Friday. We did some cards on Tuesday, so I want to show you with your help. You all decided what the bases were going to be. Hello, Cindy. I had some responses, and so that's what the bases were. So I'll show you the finished card. And then I have a card that we did with my hostess club. And it's one of those where there's a flower and there's leaves and it's all one stamp. So I'm going to show you two different ways of kind of playing with it. Not that you don't know this already, but I just thought it was kind of fun, and hopefully you would think it was sort of interesting. So I'm going to turn the camera around. If you're here, Cindy, if your friend Chris comes on, just say hi. And and I'm glad that you're here with us today. So I am going to turn it around and we'll get started, and then that's it. Yeah. And then it'll be time for you guys to go for a fish fry. So here we go. Turn this around. Take a little ride. See if I can make this bigger today. Look at, I was so lazy. Yeah, I'll say it, I am. That I didn't even change it. Winging it on Wednesday. I didn't do any stamping yesterday because I got to spend the day with my friend Ellen. It was her birthday. So I did a little bit of work down here, so I just crossed it out. My plate was clean. And then it's follow-up Friday. Yay! But Stamping Journey is still here, and the hostess code is still here, the April code. So if you use this code, purchase, go to Stamping Journey, Stamping Supplies. It'll take you to my website for Stampin' Up! If you purchase $50 worth of product before tax and shipping, I will send you five cards as a thank you gift. I'm trying to reach a certain goal for myself, sales goal. So let's go in over here and show you. So here are the cards that I did. So remember, this card I did with watercolor pencils and a blender pen. So it was decided that it should have the yellow background. So whatever color you put is what's going to pop out, right? So yellow was picked, so that's what I did. And then I stamped a little inside and colored it too. Not the whole flower, just a little bit, but it just looks pretty. If no, I didn't want to have the DSP. I thought it was nice with the flowers. So that was one of them. And then here's the other one. So this one with the tulips I did with the blends. And remember, I got a little highlight on my tulips by using the color lifter on there after I laid down the light. And then I went with the dark cherry cobbler around the outside edges of all the petals. And then I went with my color lifter and just added a little spot in there to highlight that. So that's that one. And then I did the same thing inside. I just put a little bit of a little bouquet of flowers in the inside and colored them the same. So kind of fun. So that was the cards. And I think that it was Patty and Lynn answered first, and so I got their answers, and that's what I did. Ta-da! So that's that one. Now, this is one of the cards for this month's Hostess Club. So again, it uses the Art Gallery stamp set, that fine art, beautiful paper, and this one was run through the embossing folder. I don't know if you can kind of see those lines a little bit. Hello, Evelyn. Can kind of see that it has some texture there. It looks very pretty. It looks really pretty here. Anyhow, what I'm going to talk about today is this flower. So here I have it inside. I stamped it again. So the thing with this flower is that, I should put this in something dark. Perhaps you could see it. Perhaps not. No, perhaps not. So this flower is all one piece, right? So the stem, the flower, the petals, everything is one piece, okay? So couple ways of doing that. One way is you can take, I left my pen over there. You could take your markers, the wide end of your markers, and color right onto the stamp. So I will do that. One point is that yes, you use the side of your paintbrush end of your marker, and I always do the lighter colors first in case, like if I had the dark green, I have Mossy Meadow I'm using. I don't want to go over anything with a dark green if I'm using pink, you know, and then you kind of have that color on your marker. So I always take the lightest color first. I go with the side of the marker, and I'm just coloring on my flowers here. Just like that. And then when I'm done with this one, whoopsie daisy, come on. The nice thing about this particular flower, little branch or whatever it is that there's also another piece that you stamp on. So you're going to put this initial color on, and then you're going to stamp over, so it's two-step stamping also. So there we go. I have all my flowers inked up. Now I'm going to go with my Mossy Meadow paintbrush end, and I'm going to color in the stems with the side of my marker so that I don't ruin it. We don't want to wreck our markers, right? You want that fine point when you need it. So I'm just going with the side of it and coloring right over all my little stems. So I'll show you what that looks like when I get it done here. Then the important part, not during COVID, but when you're stamping with others, but you huff it, which means like when you're cleaning your glasses and you get a little huff so you get the moisture because it's taken a little bit of time. And it's good breathing exercise. I have asthma. Those are good breathing exercise. You huff it a little bit and then stamp it. Ta-da. So it is a little bit spotted, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to go with Poppy Parade. This is Flirty Flamingo. So I'm going to go with Poppy Parade, and here's my second stamp that's going to go over. So this little flower goes over all of these three, ta-da, like that. So that's one way of doing it, okay? And that's what I did on this one. So that's what I did here, okay? But let me show you a fast way. So if you don't want to do that so much, don't want to monkey around as much, monkey around, get it? So if you don't want to monkey around as much, you could do this. You can take this, I'm going to clean it off right now because I have all that ink on it. But you can take your stamp, and again, always, 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 you want to have pick the lightest color. So my flowers were Flirty Flamingo. You can take the stamp the whole thing with Flirty Flamingo, and you can have pink leaves, but no, we don't want that. Okay, so you could wipe some of that off if you wanted to, but actually you can go right over that with your dark green. So I took my Mossy Meadow and I went right over. Now I do kind of go like that, kind of play it out, roll it on the side when I'm done. So I don't keep that pink on there, but you can see why you do the lighter color, right? So you don't have that problem, but it goes a lot faster. So I'm just marking up that little bit, and then you don't even really have to huff because it's just that you're already done with the leaf. Ta-da. There you go. Much bolder look to do it that way. And then I'm going to do my double stamp here. Ta-da, ta-da. Let's see here. There. So, yeah, Hostess Club members, I have your orders all ready and separated out. I'm just finishing up the stamping for those of you that needed the cards made for you. So that's what I'm doing today. So here we go. A little bit softer look, a little bit bolder. Now remember, this is going to look a little bit softer when it dries. I mean, that puts a lot of ink on it, or these new pads put a little more ink down. But a softer look, and either one looks pretty, and you can see that's what I did on this one. This one I did the stamping, this one I did the huffing. So but on the card, looks pretty much the same. So that's my tip for the day. The rule is you always lay down your lightest color first and go over it with the dark color, so you don't discolor the ink pads and your markers. So that's it. Ta-da! That's my follow-up Friday tip. We're going to make it short and sweet today because we're trying to get these cards done for you. But there we go. There's the picture. There's the hostess code. You could get five, count that, five free cards. One using some new product that you can't get yet. Ooh la la. I can't wait to share all this with you guys. So much fun. So there we go. That's it for today. I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm going to say, hey, hi, Barb. Here we go. Let me turn this around. So remember that. I'm always happy when I get I like the stamps that have the leaves and the flowers separate for that reason. But this one in particular, there's another flower in that set. I have it over here. Here we go. So it has this big flower too. There's a big stem with a two-step flower. But this is the one that I used today. I know it's backwards for you guys because I have to do something different, but you will know it's Art Gallery. You can read that backwards. It's a little test. I really I like that size, especially if I'm putting it off to the side on the card, and it leaves room for my verses on the side. So if you're doing that, try it both ways. See which way you like it better. The other option you could do, which would be beautiful too, you wouldn't be the two-step, but you could emboss that image and have like gold or silver embossing, and then there is a die cut to cut out this flower, so you don't have to do that. So that's my tip. That's my tip. I hope it's helpful. Start out with the light color, go with the dark color, and it does save a lot of time instead of fussy painting. But if you like to do that, go ahead. I'm always in a hurry. I'm always in a hurry looking for the easiest way. So that's it. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful weekend. I don't know what the weather's going to be, but it doesn't matter. The weather's always the same in my stamping room, so I'm happy. And we'll see you for Talking on Tuesday at 2. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.